So here is some raccoons, a raccoon family. I noticed my cat's dish kept getting moved. How many raccoons are there?
I think about 10.
And these little critters could not get away with my cat's food dish. It's an electric dish, and it's weighted on the ground. So they never could get away with it, but I found the culprit. It was those raccoons!
This is a crazy drunk high lady on heroin or crack or whatever coming to my uncle's house, all high, being all weird, and rearranging his furniture and messing with his stuff.
This is one of Jacob's friends from school.
No, it's not. That's weird.
I heard noise, and so he actually confronted her, but this is me. I checked my security cameras later.
She pulls the swing over, rearranges the chair again, and then sits on it.
She kept putting leaves on things, too. She was fascinated by the dry leaves.
And later on, my uncle came out after she came off the trampoline. He's like, "What's that noise?" Came out in his pajamas and finds her there, asks her, "What's your name?" She's like, "Jennifer."
No, she was like, "I'm Jacob's girlfriend from
he's
school."
Not. That's weird. He's like, "What's your name?" "Jennifer." "What?" "Matt." So he didn't really know her name, and she comes over acting all like weird. She's in orange.
My neighborhood is got a lot of drug activity, so
yeah, his neighborhood's the hood.
It'll ruin your life, by the way. Speaking of ruin your life,
That's
it's me
me
running over Jacob.
Yep, that's me.
Oh.
Ran over my foot, broke it.
Yeah. So a scooter is always on. The automatic scooter is always in gear, so if you're not pointed in the right direction, you can hit potted plants. Watch the car move right. Now, did you see it move?
Yeah.
This guy was running from the police. Here's his helmet throw.
Yeah. Tosses it behind the truck, and that's what he found, and thought, "What did this happen? Check the cameras and saw this."
Yeah. And I called the police and showed them this footage as well. And they said they had been chasing a motorcycle driver, and he had ditched his bike here running from the cops. This was his friends later on moving the bike to a more secure location, crawling on my shed. They left their ID. Here they are another hour later. This guy's
grabbing a cigarette that he left earlier,
you know,
and grabbing the bike and taking off with it. And there's a crack house across the street.
So, anyways, what did the cops tell me? You should build a bigger...
You should build a bigger fence.
That's what the cops told me. They didn't do anything. They told me to build a bigger fence.
Yeah. Here's some Halloween footage from Halloween.
Yeah, this is Halloween footage. These are, it's almost like intruders, right? They get part the way. Normally I don't get anyone for trick-or-treating, like maybe 2 or 3 people. But this year I got like 40, so I made this sped-up version.
That's because your house is in the hood.
It is in the hood.
Yeah.
A lot of kids would come and take a little bit of candy, and so I'd open the door and I would yell and tell them to come and take more. I wasn't answering the door. I just had candy set
Here's
outside.
a weird woman yelling at her child, like, "No, take one, take one!"
She was yelling, yeah.
The minions.
And this is Jacob.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Here's him, my uncle destroying his shed so he could build a new one.
Yeah, this isn't security camera footage, but I wanted to show the shed being removed. That was hard to get out of there, by the way. It took me days. And this, I made a time lapse of my garage being constructed. It's pretty fun to watch, I guess.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's...
Finally, when it's done.
Boom, boom. That's it.
Thanks for watching, and see you on the next adventure.
Okay, peace out.
Okay, peace out, yeah.